Welcome to Ladakh, the land of high passes. Here, the earth rises to meet the heavens. Snow-capped peaks stand like guardians of time, and valleys stretch endlessly, carrying the whispers of the winds. This is a land of contrasts. A cold desert, where the days burn bright under the sun, and the nights freeze beneath a sky full of stars. A land where rivers carve silver lines through barren mountains, where lakes shimmer in shades of blue that words cannot describe. And where silence is not emptiness, but a voice of the eternal. Ladakh is not only a place of breathtaking landscapes. It is a place where cultures blend, where traditions are carved into stone and prayer, where life endures against all odds. The fluttering of prayer flags carries the hopes of the people to the skies. The monasteries perched on cliffs hold the wisdom of centuries, and every pass, every path, every road leads not just to a new destination, but to a new perspective. This is not just a journey across mountains. It is a journey across time, across spirit, across the self. Welcome to Ladakh. A world beyond imagination. A world that stays with you long after you leave. Chapter 1. Landscapes beyond imagination. Ladakh is a land of extremes. A place where every corner of the earth tells a story, where nature creates art on a canvas of stone, ice, and sky. Here, the desert meets the mountains, and silence becomes a symphony. Here, rivers carve their way through the wilderness, etching paths that have remained untouched for centuries. One of Ladakh's greatest wonders is Pangong Lake, a lake that stretches more than 130 kilometers across India and into Tibet. Its waters are so pure, so vast, that they seem to merge with the sky itself. At dawn, it shimmers in soft pastels. By noon, it glows in hues of turquoise and sapphire. And as evening falls, it darkens into deep, mysterious blues. It is a living painting, changing colors with the rhythm of the day. From the stillness of the lake, the journey takes us to the Nubra Valley, often called the Valley of Flowers. Here, the cold desert surprises travelers with bursts of life. Apricot blossoms bloom in spring. Green fields stretch across the valley floor, and twin-humped Bactrian camels wander the sand dunes of Honda. A reminder of the ancient silk route that once passed through here. Nubra is a place where the harshest landscapes cradle the gentlest beauty. Flowing through this land of contrasts is the Shyok River. Its name means the river of death, but in its shimmering waters lies a lifeline for the valleys. Glaciers feed it, cliffs guard it, and villages flourish along its banks. It is both fierce and nurturing, a river that tells the tale of survival in a land of extremes. Then, far from the villages and valleys, lies the Changfang Plateau, a vast wind-swept desert that stretches towards Tibet. Here, the air is thin, the cold is piercing, and yet, life finds a way. Wild yaks, kiangs, and migratory birds share this high-altitude wilderness with the nomadic Changpa people. Their lives revolve around the seasons, their tents stand strong against the winds, and their herds of Pashmina goats provide the finest wool in the world. In Changfang, simplicity and resilience shape existence. This is Ladakh, a land where every turn opens a new horizon, where every mountain, every river, every valley is a masterpiece of nature. It is not just beauty that you see here, it is beauty that you feel. Because Ladakh's landscapes are not silent, they speak. They tell you that in the harshest conditions, life not only survives, it flourishes. Chapter 2. Monasteries and Spiritual. Soul Ladakh is not only about landscapes, it is about peace. It is about the soul. Here, faith is not confined within walls. It is written in the winds. It echoes across the valleys. It lingers in the silence of the mountains. The monasteries of Ladakh, perched high upon cliffs and ridges, have watched over these lands for centuries. They are not just places of prayer. They are guardians of tradition, knowledge, and wisdom. The Hemis monastery, the largest in Ladakh, is a spiritual heart that beats once every year during its grand festival. The courtyards come alive with the sound of drums and horns. Monks in colourful masks perform the sacred cham dance, depicting the eternal battle between good and evil. In their movements, there is rhythm and devotion. In their silence, there is a power that words cannot describe. Not far from there rises the majestic Thiksey Monastery. Standing 12 stories high, it resembles the Patala Palace of Lhasa. Within its walls lies a giant statue of Maitreya Buddha, radiating serenity and compassion. The chants of monks fill the halls, and the scent of butter lamps mingles with the mountain air. To stand here is to step back in time, into a world where the material fades and the spiritual takes form. In the Nubra Valley, the Diskit Monastery stands watch over the desert dunes. A 32-meter-tall statue of Maitreya Buddha gazes across the valley, as if blessing all who pass below. The monastery, over 500 years old, holds not just scriptures and relics, but the spirit of resilience. A reminder that faith endures even in the harshest lands. Across Ladakh, smaller monasteries, like Spitik, Auchi, Lamayuru, whisper their own stories. Some house ancient murals that glow with centuries-old colors. Some overlook rivers where prayer flags dance in the wind. Each one is a sanctuary of silence, a place where the restless heart finds stillness. In Ladakh, silence speaks louder than words. Here, even the faint sound of a prayer wheel turning, or the gentle flicker of a butter lamp, carries a meaning deeper than speech. The monasteries are not just monuments of stone. They are living beings, breathing with chants, glowing with faith, resonating with wisdom. And in their presence, you realize that Ladakh is not just a land of mountains and rivers. It is a land of the soul, a place where the spirit soars higher than the peaks themselves. Chapter 3. Roads to Heaven. Ladakh is home to some of the highest motorable passes in the world. The Khardung, once the highest motorable road, takes you into the sky at over 18,000 feet. Here, every road is a test of courage. Every turn opens a new horizon. For adventurers, these roads are not just pathways. They are dreams carved into the mountains. Chapter 4. Lakes of the Gods. The lakes of Ladakh are mirrors of heaven. Pangong Lake, stretching over 130 kilometers, changes its colors with every passing hour. Tso Moriri, remote, pristine, untouched, is home to rare birds and wildlife. Tso Kar, a saltwater lake, glitters like a jewel in the desert. To sit by these waters is to witness eternity in stillness. Chapter 5. Culture and People. In Ladakh, life is simple yet profound. The people here live in harmony with the mountains, carving out lives in one of the harshest climates on Earth. Their festivals are a celebration of color, music, and dance. Their hospitality, warm like the butter tea they serve, reminds you that even in the coldest lands, the human heart is full of warmth. Chapter 6. Nights under the stars. When the sun sets in Ladakh, the skies come alive. The stars here are not distant, they feel within reach. The Milky Way spreads across the heavens, a reminder of how small we are and how infinite this land is. Ladakh is not just a place, it is a feeling, an echo that lingers long after you leave. It is a land where silence speaks louder than noise, where mountains guard secrets of time, where rivers sing songs of eternity. Here, the earth rises into the heavens, and the sky bends low to kiss the land. Here, the heart slows down, and the soul breathes free. To wander in Ladakh is to walk between worlds, between past and present, between earth and sky, between the self and something greater. Its lakes are mirrors of the infinite. Its valleys are poems carved in stone. Its monasteries are living prayers. And its people, with their warmth and simplicity, remind us that true richness lies not in possessions, but in harmony with nature. Ladakh is raw. Ladakh is timeless. Ladakh is eternal. You do not just visit Ladakh, you feel it. It becomes a part of you, a memory etched deeper than photographs, a silence louder than words, a journey that never truly ends. This is Ladakh, the land of high passes, the heart of the Himalayas, a land that will call you back, again and again.